Hi guys, what's up? Happy Memorial Day. Happy holiday for those of us here in the States. And I love that this message is coming forward from our ancestors as we take some time to pay tribute to all those that have served for our freedom. And I mean this in so many different respects as I'm saying this out loud. Welcome to Angel Insight. My name is Michelle Christidis. I am here with you today, and we have a new animal wisdom. It is so divine and so beautiful. As we're being called to step into collaboration with, hey, Diane, how are you? A collaboration with our ancestors. The ancestors are here. Oh my gosh. They are very present. We've got the inner earth coming forward. We've got the aboriginals. We've got the pretty much all the indigenous ancestry coming forward. So this is going to be a really beautiful oracle. I'm very, 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 very excited about it. So I'm going to share. I did not complete the channeled message, but you know what? I think it's okay. We'll get into that later. I'm just noticing, food truck. I just ruined my shirt. I wore this shirt today for a purpose. This is from the Smoky Mountains, okay? Because we're actually talking about this bear energy, this stepping into our queen. But when this oracle came in, the bear is just a representation. Hey, Susan. Made it. Seeing twos. Yes, twos are everywhere. I'm hearing it too. I'm seeing them as well. And it's so beautiful. And I'm loving the passage. Thank you for bringing that up because even when I reflect back, so I want to take you in a reflection. And this is something I wrote at the beginning of the month, going back to an oracle that I did in December of last year, talking about the energy for May. We're still in May. I know we're at the tail end, but we're still in May. And the Ascended Masters came forward and said, it's time to bloom. Look at that, 2:33 on the clock. Oh my gosh. Collaboration with the 33, the divine healing. And we're all in a different part of this, okay? But of course, we're already in the mix of the collective energy of the 44. So everyone's all over the place. So the ancestors are here to really provide guidance, okay? To really provide guidance. And okay, let me finish this thought and then I'll go back to the other one. So yeah, I love it. Back at the oracle, I have this pinned oracle for the year that I did last December, and for the month of May, the word was bloom. The Ascended Masters came forward. We got number 222. What? and we also got an activation in May related to our solar plexus. There's this energy talking about the mermaid to the fairy. And I love this. Why? Because when the oracle came in, when the spark of wisdom came in for the bear, which is here with us this week, it was not just the bear. It was really a lot of clarity here for me. And I loved that. Thank you to the angels for being more clear because there's been so much going on. They're just kind of leading me to the magic, which is wonderful. I haven't taken a deep dive yet. It's all been kind of just like grabbing. And I think this has purpose is because there's so much energy around you leading you. And it's a matter of you just kind of picking and choosing what resonates, right? And so anyway, when the bear came in, I first saw in my mind's eye, actually, from our first oracle, I saw the bear from this oracle, which is talking about the queen. Okay. I also saw, after that, I was then getting the image of a mountain, which is housing dragon energy. And there's this element of this energy. So it's like the bear is, I don't want to say the guard because it's like you're the bear, You're the mountain. You are the dragon. And it's like this, and this is the element of the queendom stepping into the identity of the all and allowing that to guide you. Okay. So, yeah. So I do have just a little teeny bit, and we'll actually go with it more. Um, and let me kind of dig in. Maybe this is the oracle. Is this oracle complete? Oh, okay. So we do have the oracle. I just didn't think it was complete. It's a very short message. And here we go. There she blows. Nobody knows except the rose. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. You gotta be slick, wet as water, smooth as butter. Stop, drop, roll. It's time to go. Discover. Wow, I have goosebumps. Okay. And there's more going to be coming in with this on Oracle, on Sparkle Wisdom Oracle on Wednesday. So I do go live every single Wednesday night at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. And I am already knowing and feeling that this Oracle from the bear is going to be leading us into these different energies to guide us going into the full moon. Okay. Um, all right. So what is this energy we're talking about? We're talking about the energy of the queen. We're talking about being able to rule with grace, right? And last week we had these messages to integrate this grace and this gratitude. And of course, you guys, this is an expansion. Okay, so we're building. These are the building blocks which are allowing this expansion within us. Okay, so it's never just like bing bam, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay, so if that's the energy you're in, and I am gonna say that is an energy that is in the oracle today, and I just want to say, don't receive with love. Everything given today is with love from the ancestors. There might be some truth bombs. Okay. But remember, not to make things fall apart for you, but actually to create this supernova explosion. Ooh, goosebumps, big goosebumps. This supernova, this explosion, this rescattering of energy so that you can step into your star energy. And I'm getting this new star. Okay. So I'm loving this. All right. So let's go ahead and dive in deep. We're going to be rolling the dice today. And I actually have a stinking suspicion. Again, I'm going to dive into these energies. Hold on, let me get this light. Using this light is helping a lot. um, we're going to dive into these energies, and I actually have a stinking suspicion. Can I talk? That actually I'm going to be doing an oracle special. So if you're looking for a one-on-one, a connection, I would love to do it because, but wait for guidance. I think I'm going to do an oracle special, and that's because we're rolling the dice today, and I'm already getting messages that are deeper, and I'm thinking that it's going to be more appropriate to take a deeper dive for some of you. So just keep watch for that. Okay. I'm feeling that already. All right. We actually have a lot of ground to cover. So let's go ahead and get going. We're going to start with number one, the black bear. Now, if you looked at the pictures, you may have noticed today I was guided to place them in a very specific pattern, an X pattern. We're talking about the feminine energy, claiming the gift. But then there's this focus going into the masculine energy. So this definitely needs to be shared. If you did not catch in with part 3 of rooting in, we're finishing the cycle with the feminine, but we're emerging into the cycle with the masculine. And so today you're being urged to choose 2 piles. Okay. Actually, you're being urged to trust your guidance, but the angels are telling me you're not going to identify with more than 2 piles. And I really feel one is going to feel like your feminine energy, and one is going to feel like your masculine energy. And these 2 energies, one is completing and one is emerging. But what are we doing? Coming into balance. Okay, coming into balance, coming into that light vehicle, coming into this synergy. Okay, so all has purpose. But it is very important because I was led, had a very interesting experience over the weekend related to the structure that we're emerging in 10:01 on the clock. So I'm going to go ahead and share this before we move on into the messages. And I'm just going to literally share what I wrote down. In my dream last night, I saw a lost boy. What I'm referring to as a lost boy. It was okay, if you will, if I had to go with the imagery, it was like the Lord of the Flies. Like it was a little boy and he was very dirty and naked and a little I'm not going to say rabid. Okay, it wasn't like that, but almost animalistic, kind of grunting. And I wrote down that I heard Tarzan. Me Tarzan, you Jane. And it took me back to this lion energy that I just talked about in part 3 of rooting in. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, I really encourage you to check this out. These are collective energies, my friends. And it's like we have this wound, and it's different for all of us, and it's working its way out. And we're going into this healing process, which is why we want to step into this queendom so that we can receive. The ancestors are like beating their drums. They're like, we're here. Come on, yo. We want to connect. We want a collaboration with you. We want to assist you to step into that crown to keep these trickster energies at bay, right? This is the overall message, okay? It's so beautiful. And there's more though, because it's a mashup, right? We're going into this mashup. So we have this idea of the lion and the mouse story, right? The thorn, the mouse taking the thorn out of the lion's paw. And that's kind of this Tarzan energy, meaning the wound is kind of led to this lost boy. And then we go into Oz. Now, we're not really focusing on Dorothy anymore because Dorothy is aware. She's wearing her ruby slippers, and that is coming up with purpose, my friends. I'm going to discuss that in a moment. She's wearing these ruby slippers, and with this lion energy, we're really focusing more on Oz, the Wizard of Oz, creating this facade, right? As this wizard created this facade out of fear of being discovered, right? So there's this different journey coming in now, and it's more about the discovery of Oz. And instead of and also what spirit came in and told me about is this. We're focusing on Oz, we're getting a full circle moment. We're talking about safety and unconditional love for the masculine energy, okay? Abundance and transition into the new for the divine masculine. It started with the cat's cradle and the wound from the divine feminine, and we're emerging into this expansion, okay? So this is kind of like the backstory and really kind of leading us into what's coming, okay, which is unique to all of us, of course. So let's go ahead and start this collaboration. We're going to start with the first, the black bear, 13:22 on the clock. Perfect. That is so perfect because I love those numbers. The pearl and the builder, okay? Yes, this is so beautiful. So the black bear, what I was led to is this. Okay, so this is a story for you. Okay, these stories are just helping us understand the energy. We've got Little Red Riding Hood. We're being taken for a ride, pile number 1. And I want you to be aware that there might be some trickster energy. Really trust your heart, okay? Just like Little Red Riding Hood, she knew, ooh, your teeth, your eyes are so different, Grandma, right? So there's this knowing and this recognition of her grandmother, the ancestors coming forward. And it's like, what big eyes you have, what big teeth you have. Okay, so there's this identification with understanding this trickster energy within you. And this is something within all of us. And this is really why we're stepping into this queendom, stepping into the crown. And it really kind of blocks those trickster energies. You come into this knowing. Okay. So those of you that chose the black bear, I am getting the heart awakening. Okay. You're really going into this heart awakening. You've been in this heart awakening probably since February. And it's really can be tough, okay? This is the healing of your divine feminine, but these collective energies are giving this there's this chariot energy I'm feeling, okay? That's emerging. So it's like it's throwing you through. And so as we look at the black bear, and as you look at him hunched over, there's this element in this connection of the black bear to the Asian black bear, which has a white patch right here on its chest. And so we're alchemizing and enlightening from this heart awakening. We're learning through this expansion, pile number one. There's this Tibetan, element here. And as you stretch into this larger energy, as these bears are smaller, and in fact, they've become small over time, they were much larger. And this is really relevant in your energy pile number one, because there's an expansion in understanding how your energy works. Okay. So the Tibetan ways are coming in. I feel this sense of learning the ways from the ancestors, and you're going from the sun to the moon. You're really developing into these cycles and really starting to alchemize and understand the divine power of the feminine, really starting to receive. And this is what your ancestors really want you to do. Okay, they want you to go into this flow. In fact, I have this little story for you. You're aligning to this new structure that we're in, which is taking you to your divine purpose and mission so that you can build this structure for yourself. And you are aligning with this magic right now. Allow the magic to guide you. Pile number one, you are excellent swimmers. Don't worry about the emotions. You can face them head on. This will be very good in your journey, staying in the flow, allowing the flow and the current to guide you. There's that chariot energy. Now, what's super, super cool is when we're talking about the black bear, you need to be aware that there's a variety of colors within the black bear, and this is what's emerging in your heart. This is that whitening, and it's almost like what I'm getting right now in my mind's eye is like it's like that's what allows the colors to come, like that diamond in the rough, right? So it's like you've been put in this activation that's pretty tough, but at the same point in time, it's allowing this reflection of the color within. So we're not just seeing black or white, we're seeing things in color. We can have bluish tints, browns, cinnamons, and into the white. We've got the Wildwood Tarot coming forward. That's where we're going to start. The ancestors of the inner earth, if you will. I'm getting like the Druids. I'm getting like the Celtics, right? And so the big message here for you, pile number one, right from the get-go, is to keep grounded, okay? Is to understand that there are some knots that are being undone, okay? And so, and it's like as below, so above. And there's this inner voyage going on right now with you, okay? So we're going to do two shuffles because there's some energy that's making you feel a little anxious. There's some energy that's making us feel a little fearful because it's new. So we're going to explore that together. Yeah, look at this, the three of stones, right? It's like we're feeling fixed, we're feeling stuck, but it's like at the same point in time your ancestors are like, no, this is us. You're connecting deep down, you're building these roots. Look at this, it's such a beautiful image. This is for you. Okay, so it feels blinded, and there's this structure here, and this is what literally what we said. We're aligning to this structure. Look at how she's literally in the middle of the 11, okay, which is this alignment to this new structure that's been built around you, and this is what's going to bring you to your mission, okay? And I'm getting to share this. You're on a voyage. I'm definitely feeling this. So remember to ride in your swan in that grace and in that gratitude from last week, okay? Because it's taking you on this journey. It's almost like I'm hearing mini quest, which is interesting because you've been on a quest. It's almost like, you know what I'm feeling here? It's like, when you're playing a game and you get into this bonus round that nobody knew about? Yeah, that's kind of where you're at right now. There's this bonus round. And it's all about claiming this gift and this challenge. So it's like an extra bonus for you. Okay? Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that. The green man, he is protecting your throne until you're ready to sit in it. So there's no hurry, my friends. Take your time, follow your intuition. Okay, the ancestors are here to let you know that I'm hearing boil, boil, toil, and trouble. So it's almost like collectively there's this new brew. Okay, there's this new energy, and to be really patient as you see the bubbles. This is what I'm getting, these bubbles emerging. This is the shift for you. Something is emerging from the bottom and coming up, and it's like this is a very much going to catch you when you least expect it. And again, align with the magic. This is for you. Okay, so the biggest reason your ancestors brought you here is to know that this energy is for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see, what is this energy? We're only choosing one card. Look at that. We're only choosing one card, and we're talking about aligning to the magic here, okay? The archer, your potential, your mission. What was I saying? I love this. This is Artemis. This is the God's energy, the twin within, choosing in between. This is the bonus round, and there's so much here, and I'm feeling. mm, Okay, well, let's do one card. Let's not go too deep. Oh my goodness. We were literally just talking about that stone structure. We're going to read this for you. This is you. Okay, you're in this structure. You're so divinely protected. Oh my gosh, it is incredible. I'm okay. The bolts of lightning. I'm hearing the bolts of lightning with you. I am feeling this Harry Potter energy. And look at as Bambi is coming out, and think about the movie Bambi, right? It's like I was feeling this. You're learning, you're discovering, and it should be fun, and it should be, it should be really fun, and should be, it's like a wonder. It's like a childlike wonder is what's coming up here. Four stones. So, I don't like to use the word protection, but you are preserved. You're preserved in this. Like, you're protected from that meadow. Remember how um Bambi lost her mom in the meadow, and it's like, and this is what I'm feeling. It's like this is you. There's been some sort of loss, and we don't really know where to go. And I'm loving this, because what I'm hearing is like this loss is coming back to you in a new form, and that's what you don't see yet, because you're emerging into this. Okay, so let's go ahead and read what this wants to say to you. The Four of Stones has to do with the element of the earth. Okay, and we're talking about aligning with the magic, bringing yourself into balance with the earth. Maybe those of you that chose this pile, maybe we feel like the black bear, maybe we feel small, maybe we feel like the universe doesn't have our back, maybe we feel, oh my gosh, why does this always happen to me? And I want you to change the phrasing if you can. Okay, and remember, it's a process. It's not, why is it happening to me? It's it's not, why is this happening to me, why always me? It's more like, what, where can you go from? It's more of a, this is happening for you, not to you. It's happening for you. This is a structure that is being brought in to help you grow. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this structure a little bit more, because it's really important for you to understand this. A newborn fawn shelters beneath. The midsummer sun rises, filling the land with energy. Fiery rays stream out from the darkened blue sky where the stars shine. Each one of the stones has a painted symbol, one from ancient Bronze Age, a diamond shape, and a sun circle, and a forked lightning flash. A newly risen sun brings hope and renewed vitality to the vulnerable. Shelter and protection for the weak or the spiritually wounded is the responsibility of all of us. So here's some reading points. Many trials and tribulations surface during our lifetime, and being able to endure each time is a sign of a strong heart and a healthy spirit. Finding a personal place of emotional safety may require patience and social dedication to the quest. For those who have weathered adversity and known loss, the light of life and the love will always burn brightly within them. By building a foundation of ethical beliefs, boundaries, and skills, we can be assured that the test comes, we are secure in the self knowledge and the confidence. The human ability to recognize and feel compassion for those who need help is just as important. However, the storm may tear at our own inner place of protection. We must keep the faith that the sun will rise again for all those in peril and offer fresh opportunities and spiritual rewards, such as the law of karma. Each act of selfless protection and mercy for those in need revitalizes the spiritual warrior with a sense of peace and divinity rarely found in common practice. And I love this because I'm feeling healers here. I'm definitely feeling healers here. I'm feeling that you guys are transmuters. I'm feeling all of this. You're excellent swimmers. You can face the emotions and you're here to help others balance. But in order to do this, you have to balance first. I'm hearing balance, root in where you're planted, transformation ahead. Trust your instincts. So let's roll the dice for you, my friends. All right. And let's see what other oracle wants to come in. Oh, gosh. We've got the number 6, this integration period. Okay. So let's grab number 6 over here. Look it. You are emerging. This is what we're talking about. A transformation. Feeling this energy with you. It feels so positive. Oh my gosh, and look at this. I cannot make this up, y'all. I know you can't look backwards, but I just like to show you this is all ahead of time. We're going to do 5 shuffles. We're going to take 2 cards, and look at, you're shifting into the magic. What? I definitely said that you're aligning to this magic. This is so cool. Thank you, Spirit. So let's see what's emerging for you, okay? All right, so we're doing 5 shuffles because we're talking about this heart awakening. And we're talking about getting collaboration. Yeah, right away to the peacock. Okay? Self-expression, prosperity. This is taking you to your prosperity. This is bringing you to your mission. You're coming into alignment. But as always, I'm being reminded, the peacock, much like the fawn, okay? Much like the fawn, this is a masculine energy that I'm talking about here for you, pile number 1, is they not only do deer lose their antlers, okay, so that they can grow new ones each year, the peacock also loses its feathers to recalibrate its vibration. I'm doing this because as it fans out its feathers, it actually creates a literal vibration. They carry crystals in their feathers. And this is what I'm talking about, this energy for you. This is really beautiful. It feels like fast-moving energy, okay? We got this fast-moving pearl energy, pearlescent energy, as you have renewed and renewed and renewed this irritant, okay? And I'm getting lifetimes. Remember, inner earth, oh my gosh, gorgeous. Look at this, heron. Look at this and look at this energy. Do you feel the energy on the card? I feel it. Kind of feeling hermit mode, feeling pulled back, but this is just to recharge. Okay? There's this burning away process. There's this There's this, remember I said you're good swimmers, but it's like we're not diving down, we're staying ahead, we're looking forward, we're allowing this, you seeing this energy back here. These are your ancestors. I feel it. These are your ancestors, and this heron is being patient as it's being ready. I want to, I actually, I'm not going to, if it comes up again, I'm going to read it. Okay, because look at, there's this energy of being observant, right? Not taking any action, allowing your ancestors to come in and do some of this work for you. Remember, you've been placed in this structure with purpose. Allow this new beginning. Know that it's for you. Allow it to unfold. This is evolution for you, my friends. This is for you, pile number one. Allow your colors to come in. I'm hearing allow your colors to come in. Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps. Are you kidding me? My queens, you are royal. You are divine. You are emerging into this new structure. And it's like the wonder and the discovery is what's going to lead you, not the will, not the push, the pull. Not the push, the pull. This is definitely being okay. It's funny because this is hilarious to me, but my guides are saying to me there are there's this uh what do I want to call it? Like oxymoron, I guess. There's this interesting thing that I've brought up in the past that I want to bring up now. And it's like there's these convenience stores and they're open 24/7, right? So it's like, but the doors have locks on them. And it's like, why? They're open 24/7. So there's almost like this backstage pass, like you're wearing this backstage pass. The doors are open, you just have to walk through. Wow. That is really beautiful message. Um, but at the same point in time, I feel like there's some energy coming in at night, which is confusing you. And this is what your ancestors want you to know. This is them. This is them doing the divine healing, coming back. Hey there, pretty P. Oh, I like that. Hi, welcome. I think you're new. Yeah. Like, look at this. And this is what I was feeling, you guys, with that Huron is this phoenix energy. Remember, we're going from the sun to the moon. We're being able to see the not only the emotions, not only are you the master of the emotions, but it's like in a way there's this new transformation. Okay, we're coming out of the water and we're going into the sun, rebirthing into that soul song. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And this is specifically the beluga, the beluga white gray whale. And I love this because this is talking to me about this inner communication. And I'm getting Finding Nemo. I'm getting Dory, and it's like we've forgotten who we are. But this inner communication, it's like all of a sudden you just understand. It's just a knowing. Okay, so really allow this to emerge, my friends. Okay, allow it to emerge. Let's go ahead and see specifically what are we getting in collaboration with. All right, I highlighted the energy. So this is showing up about this rooting in. This particular barreled owl, inner listening, magenta energy. I think rooting in number 2. Definitely check out the series I just did. Okay, go into my live videos, and it's like, and follow the magic, follow the magic. But this came up there, okay, and I feel like there's a link there. Yeah, to that lion energy I was talking about. The lion who's roaring out from the wound. But that wound, that thorn, that thing that's not for us. It's like a knowing. I was never meant to experience this. And I even shared that. But there's a deeper evolution that says, but because you met it face on, and because this thorn is working its way out, you've really, really found so much about yourself in the process, okay? It's like you've developed this courage, you've developed this knowing, you've developed, and this is what's interesting, is like you are so protected, but in a lot of ways, you've emerged into this protector energy yourself. You have emerged into this idea of preserving your structure, your energy. And it's like, yeah, there's no locks on the door, but it's like at the same point in time, not everything can come through. There is there is something there about this convenience store. Are you available 24/7? Are your doors always open? I'm getting this is for you. However, you can put structure around that. There is a way to be in your own space and at the same point in time, healers available. This is really kind of talking about working with your ancestors and because at the same point in time, okay, this is the feminine energy. I'm getting this is your feminine energy to get in collaboration with this lion, okay? In collaboration with this wound, following the magic. And this is going to be an uncovering. Remember, it's not going to be like 1, 2, 3, done. This is an energy, my friends, that is over this next year. Okay. So just be really patient. Your ancestors want you to know be patient. We hear you. Renew. Know that you're okay. You're in the pride. You're in the current. Okay. Um, it's truly, really beautiful with all the messages. Be strong. Be courageous. Be strong and be courageous. And just as the lions, okay, this is what's coming in. Just as the lionesses come in and develop and strengthen and hunt for you, this is what your guides and your ancestors are doing for you. So it's like just allow this strength and this recovery. I keep hearing recovery. You saw me shuffle. Okay. And this is definitely the energy, the Rooting In series. If you haven't seen it, it's for you. There are deeper messages there. You've aligned to this magic, this enlightenment. Be observed. Just observe, create while you wait. There's definitely this energy for you. Pile number one. The messenger is coming in. The messenger is coming in. And it's like if your feminine energy is all in an uproar, okay, if we're all uptight about these energies around us, how can we receive the message? And more than that, not only how can we receive the message, how can we pass it off and take action? Okay? So the biggest message for you, pile number one, the black bear, is I'm getting chill. Allow the transformation. It is for you. So I hope that this really helps. We've got the number 6. Remember, it's all about integration, okay? And that's why I led you to that Root In series from last week, to really be familiar with the energies that have been coming in so that you can understand that it's like, wow, this really kind of hurts right now. Like for some of you, there's literally, I'm feeling your heartbreak. I'm literally feeling it. But at the same point in time, I want to tell you, it's like that thorn being removed, and it's like it feels like a break, but this is where the light comes in. This is where the balance can come in, and your ancestors, they want to bring it to you. Okay? So I'm feeling complete with you, pile number 1. We're going to go ahead and move to pile number 2. I'm wishing you so much love and light. Hang in there and trust your guidance and come here and collaborate with the rest of our community. Okay, or really align with the magic and allow your heart, the things that your heart grabs, those are for you, and they come in to guide you. So this is what the ancestors are saying. They're coming into your physical reality. So pay attention. Get out there and walk. Get out there and move. That's that chariot energy. As you move, there are energies coming in to let you know you're right on track. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move to the next one, 3944 for pile number 2. Pile number 2 is the Kodiak bear. Thank you so much, pile number 1. Pile number 2 is the Kodiak bear. And, you know, it's a variety of a brown bear. Now, brown bears are traditionally known as very territorial. However, you're not as territorial as the brown bears. And in fact, there's this really beautiful isolation of this particular bear over the last 12,000 years. And it's like there's almost this like preserved connection to your ancestors. Okay. Um, Genetically isolated since the last ice age, the colors, it's like the colors can go from pale blonde to dark brown. And it's like you were born with a ring around the collar. So there's this element of ancestral, like maybe something in your ancestry carried on, generation to generation that needs to be cleansed. Those of you in pile number 2, I am getting that you're going to work actually very closely with your ancestors. Um, and it's like there's only 3,500 of these bears in existence. And so spiritly guided abundance, we're getting judgment here. Those of you that chose this, you're getting past this heart awakening. So you're at the end of the heart awakening, and now you're aligning to this 44 challenge, which is really bringing in your magic and your imagination and creating not only a new structure for you, but a new structure for others. Now, there is really a lot of elements here that are coming in to guide you. The first one is only with your pile, we had this boar energy come in. So I am going to highlight, I did a spark of wisdom on the boar. I will throw it in the comments. We were taking a walk on our wild side, and it's like, taking a walk on the wild side is coming in for you kind of like big time. So there might be something there for you to uncover, something to go back, to reflect, to bring forward. I'm getting going back, reflection, taking time to look back. Maybe you keep a journal. How about going back into, well, I'm actually getting into these last 5 months. There is this element of energy with you that if you stand tall, you can finish this cycle. But if you're on all fours, if you're not really allowing yourself to stretch and expand, it's like you're in the shift, but you're going to kind of like go back around until you're ready to stand tall and really fill in all parts of your energy. Okay. So normally, oh yeah, okay. For those of you that are here, I got a new alignment for you, the AAA, which is not only the ancestors. The ancestors that are here for you are from down under. Okay, you are the storytellers, the truth bringers. You're aligning with your magic through the challenge of the 44. So you're discovering more about yourself, but there's this real true authenticity that will emerge this time next year. There's a salmon run happening right now that's really going to, guide you. So I'm getting like there's lots of these manifestations that are coming in, this trickle, if you will, but it's taking you on a journey back. You're going to have a fruitful time over this next 6 months, but manifestation of the sweet life is coming in the fall. I literally got the sweet life. It's kind of funny because it's the Disney Channel show of these twins, these boy twins. And this is what I'm getting, the twin within you. There's this as the Kodiak, you can your ancestors are leading you to bond, if you will, to the masculine energy that's most appropriate. And there is this idea that there are 2 different energies within you, and this is what's causing some, confusion for you. And I literally wrote down, where are your keys? You are the bringers of the ancient knowledge. There is a pyramid mountain. There is a link to the Egyptian timeline. And we're also being told, then there's a link to the Eskimo. So it's like we've got this hot and cold, fire and ice, and it's all about finding the balance. 44:55 on the clock. It's like we're balancing to these energies, okay? Um, there were a couple things though I wanted to tell you, not warnings, but awareness that cannibalism is very high in this particular species of bear. And I'm bringing this forward because remember, we're not territorial, but when we get into this energy of this like uh, of not allowing, okay, it's this energy of like twisting around and around and around, and it's like keep going looping and looping and looping and looping, but you're meant to move forward. You're meant to just leave it behind and move forward, to not allow yourself to get engaged, because this is what causes this cannibalism idea within, and it's within you, and it takes you back round for another lesson. It's like something's being missed. So pile number 2, it's like snapshots is coming in, taking snapshots and really kind of freezing that energy, and knowing that this is leading you to this ancient wisdom, to the sweet life. There's this boat, this cruise, and it's like you're on the boat, and you're discovering yourself. So there's this journey, okay, that's here, and your ancestors are leading it to you, and it's all about bringing you into this balance, okay? So as you go, what helps you, and I identify with this energy, this might be for my pile, because it's like as you tell the stories, as you bring the truth forward of your journey, it actually expands for others, okay? So let's go ahead and dive into this energy. We are doing, oh, no shuffles, okay? No shuffles, just as it is. So the magic is here with you, and the collaboration is with this shift, calling out for what you want. The raven, and the raven, it's immediately what's coming in is Edgar Allan Poe, and it's like I remember doing some research on him in high school, and he was like so brilliant, but lost in the shadows, and it's like you're calling out for this collaborate. Well, there's this call out of the raven energy, and it's like this big energy trying to guide you to collaborate with this shift, okay? So let's see what this shift is for you. collaboration work Collaboration is to work within the magic, okay? So the first pile, we were aligning to the magic. You already have the magic. It's a matter of working within the magic, allowing yourself to be guided, okay? So 2 shuffles, yeah. The black swan is all about this balance brought in by spirit. So part of this shift is spirit is bringing in this energy to bring you into balance. It's coming in fast, and it's like you're these emotional masters. And not only that, you're I am feeling the shadow walkers, the grace, the black swan. It's like the black sheep, the black swan. You never really found your place, but it's like at the same point in time, it's like that is what's allowed you to just kind of follow the beat of your own drum, okay? Follow the beat of your own drum. But there is this hesitation here, okay? What I mean here, I'm getting the black swan, the movie, the ballet, and it's like don't allow your mind, your mindset, okay, your thoughts, your goals, don't allow those to become, that's that cannibalism, to eat away at your soul, okay? This is really kind of what's coming in for you. I find that really beautiful. You have keys. You have keys to unlock for others. Yeah. Freedom. Okay? So it's like this is what's bringing you, and look at the ancestors in the eyes of this horse. And there is this being carried. Remember, you're in this boat, all right? And it's like this boat, it's almost like I'm getting like this, you know what I'm getting is there's this card, and it's what is it called? It's in the inner earth, and it's the mirror. So there's this feminine energy in the lake, and then there's this boat, and it's like King Arthur is in this boat, and I'm getting that this is your energy, and it's allowing you to go to this special place. You're on a voyage to this special place where you're going to uncover this wisdom from down under. From down under, these stories are going to emerge. Okay, honey.
Oh, can I unbox them? They're for you.
Yeah, when I get off the phone.
Can I unbox them?
Or I mean, honey, come on. Don't. I love you. No, just wait. Okay, sorry, my daughter. She wants to open up my packages. And so there it is like, yeah, it's like the sweet life. It's like allowing yourself to align to this energy. Okay, I'm feeling and your purpose and this horse and the ride and the journey. This is all intertwined. Okay, so I can't wait to see what what your angels are going to tell us about. Okay, look at there's some deception. Okay, and it's like if you're taking off too fast and not paying attention. Look at this. This is what I was feeling. Okay, so we're going to look at where the owl, it's facing you. This is the left. This is the feminine energy. Do you see all these like notches here? This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's like you keep going full circle. You keep going full circle for circle. And it's like you keep twisting into the energy. And it's like, it's done. It's time to take the bridge and to cross over into something new. And so remain in your heart space. Don't take off into flight. Don't be deceived by energies that are leading you astray back into this same twist. It's time to really emerge into this new structure. Okay? This is what your angels are telling you. So we've got two cards. Yeah, in times of plenty, look at you're meant to bring this structure up, but there's this element of boxing within you. Okay. And I'm feeling this because this is from that Egyptian timeline, the red kangaroo. And it's like this responsibility. You know that there's something within you. You know that, and here we go, balance with the healing that's happening so that you can emerge. It's this structure and you're ready to emerge for it. So it's like, again, your ancestors are leading you. And again, we have this energy of last week we had the frog to jump forward. Today we have the kangaroo. And it's like, will you allow yourself to leap forward? Your ancestors are telling you it's time. It's time to leap forward. It's time because the red kangaroo can manifest, and you are going to have this trickle of manifestations. I told you it's coming. It's like the land of plenty. This is where you're being taken to. And so stop boxing within. You don't need to use all this might. Instead, focus on your womb. What can you create? And in times of plenty, this red kangaroo can manifest and many, many, many times, 3, 4, 5, 6 fold. But it's like at the same point in time, if you're going to hold that fear energy, this cannibalism, if you feel like something is eating away at you, you're going to stall these manifestations and they're going to be held. So this is really about the power of you, allowing yourself to get in balance with this healing. Overall, balance, allowing your ancestors to bring this in. Look at, like, they literally want to bring this up for you. Do you see this? This arrow. It's like this energy wants to come up, but look at, you're throwing it down. And so it keeps going circle, circle, circle. It's like you're using your will. You're not aligning and surrendering potentially. Okay, I don't mean this to sound bad, but potentially you're not allowing yourself to come out of this energy. And I'm getting that it, like, the gate is open. You can walk right through, but there's something holding you back. And a lot of times it's like when our structure changes so drastically, it's like we're not really sure what steps to take, but it's like just take the steps one at a time. One at a time. Okay? Just take the steps. You don't have to fly into. It's like you have learned from all this. Are you seeing? It's like the wind is blowing. Like I'm feeling the wind. Are you seeing? It's blowing you. It's blowing it off. Stay perched. Even though you want to fly, the wind is coming in, blocking that flight. Ooh, thank you to the angels. Your angels are coming in and they're like, no, stay here. Be observant. Observe this structure. I love this like driftwood. It feels like petrified wood to me. Okay. Petrified wood, which bears with chrysanthemum. You know, I'm going to pull this real quick because this energy wanted to come in before. Let's see if it's right here. I feel like it's right here. Hold on a second because I feel like this actually has some really good meaning for you. Petrified wood and chrysanthemum. Yeah. So it goes in this combination goes in your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, and the layers of your aura. And so we're talking about an expansion in your safety and security, an expansion in your creativity and your divine spark, an expansion in your will. But it's like you don't need to use your physical muscles. You're expanding your spiritual muscles. Okay. So it's like as you step into this, the more that you allow this expansion of these spiritual muscles, which takes practice, there's practice to expand those, just like how we build our regular muscles. We've got to build those spiritual muscles. And this is what I'm feeling for you, pile number 2. Your ancestors want to show you how to expand those spiritual muscles so that you can stop boxing yourself and extend, move forward into this new structure. I love that. So beautiful. Okay. I'm getting this with that chrysanthemum. I'm getting this golden etching, golden foil. Like I'm seeing this chrysanthemum pattern in golden foil all along your coloring, my friends. And so there's this alchemy that's happening. There's this stretching, there's this growing. I love this. Okay? So what else is coming in? Oh my goodness. Look at this. I've got full goosebumps. Full on goosebumps. Getting in collaboration with this structure, okay, is the platypus. And this is what it's talking about. The platypus is so unique, and you are growing into this uniqueness. This is this voyage. This is this next deep dive for you. Okay? And it's like you have everything you need to do it. There's a story behind, look at the women's wisdom. And that's so beautiful because once you stop boxing with yourself and leap forward, it's like we leap into these energies to dive down. I'm getting that platypus, the cartoon guy, and he's like this investigator, right? And he goes and he can uncover things. And this is what's happening for you. Your guides want to take you to this uncovering. There is this element of this story that's coming up for the platypus. It's like this will. You've developed this will. That's what I was seeing, this alchemy. Okay. And it's like you're growing with this alchemy. And the platypus, there's a story. I want to read the story here of the platypus because I think it really, really matters to you, number 2, and will really assist you to move into this wisdom. Okay. Hold on just a moment because it's really beautiful. I'm going to hold this up. Remember, you're the storytellers, but you need to align with the stories that allow you to uncover who you are. So here we go. I'm going to share a story with you. According to Aboriginal legend, the platypus was birthed from forbidden coupling of 2 souls joined by unlawful union. Out of vengeance for their reprehensible behavior, the elders transformed her into a duck and him into a water rat. They were then exiled indefinitely from their respective clans. She eventually produced an egg, from which hatched a strange, furry, duck-billed creature equipped with 4 powerful web feet, the platypus. Those who have ever, I've got goosebumps. Those who have ever felt abandoned or rejected should seek the wisdom of the platypus. She was created under a blanket of dishonesty, judgment, and betrayal, brought into this world as a result of true, honest, but devastating love. Wow. No matter how old we are, we instinctively look to our parents as our primary role models for confirmation and guidance in all areas of our life. But what if that guidance is absent or predisposed by traditional values or beliefs inappropriate for today's world? Platypus is not only committed to honoring her parents' heartfelt desire to see, oh gosh, my heart just quivered. Wow. To see the people merge with peace and love in their hearts, but also with the empowerment of all women by reminding them of their worth, their wisdom, and their roles as sorcerers. Wow. Individuals charged with the power to create within the dark recesses of the womb. She works to free all women of guilt and oppression, to reinstate their connection to source. If the platypus has swum into your cards today, you're being prepared to realize, understand, and embrace the potency of your own intuition and the higher levels of your knowing. Remember, we have the AAA coming in here, your insurance policy. The archangels and the ancestors are working together to teach you the skills necessary to emerge from these waters. Wow. A creature that swims with her eyes shut. Blinded are we? The platypus listens to the heartbeat of the earth mother for direction. So, rooting in as you move is so important. Definitely get outside, plug into Mother Nature, allow the beauty, and it's going to come in moments, flutters, if you will. I'm getting butterflies. There's like this flutter, this energy that's going to lead you. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, I'm hearing like a wisp, a wisp. Kind of like in the movie Brave, where she's out. Oh my gosh, this is actually beautiful what's emerging for you. This I'm going to hold this for just a moment. There's this energy coming in. The movie Brave. You might want to watch the movie Brave because this is really, really, really about your energetic field right now. And it's like you're torn in between these two worlds. You desire this freedom to be who you are, but you feel like there's this structure that's not allowing you to be that. And this is why we keep going round and round and round. But it's like, oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous because in that movie it is a bear. Her mom turns into a bear, and it's like there's so much in that movie for you. So if you get a chance, I'm getting watch that. I actually can feel this buzzing electricity. It's going to inspire you. This is what's going to be talking about the wisp, following the wisp when you least expect it. And it's like, wow. Okay. Following the wisp, okay, is what and now we're going to go back. If the platypus has swum into your cards today, you're being prepared to realize and embrace the potency of your own intuition and the higher levels of knowing. A creature that swims with her eyes shut, she listens to the heartbeat for the direction, okay? She looks to her inner yin and yang for guidance, thus finding the strength needed to make her own decisions. She honors her innate masculine and feminine qualities, knowing that she is more than capable of navigating herself through life without the support of others, okay? You're being urged to trust your own judgment, your own direction, and your own endurance. This is the wisdom of all women, the ability to trust their intuition and to can consciously act with purpose. Women are the natural dreamers, the visionaries, the mystics, but they must embrace their masculine aspects in order to realize the full potential of these gifts. And this is why your ancestors are telling you it's not time. Pay attention, observe, observe. And it's like, don't go back into that twisting energy. Follow the path forward. And look at this, what I'm seeing here. Look at this. Do you see? Oh my gosh. I'm seeing the tip of an iceberg. So it's like there's so much more below, and this is where the platypus is going to dive in. But it's like you have to take the exit ramp. You've got to take the exit ramp first, my friends. You've got to allow. It's like, yes, you can do this on your own. You are so freaking strong. Oh my God, your will. Okay, I'm feeling it. You're the bee. It's like they told you couldn't fly. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you what I can do. But it's like at the same point in time, that will and that energy to the masculine, it's like it's not in balance. And this is what's causing this boxing back and forth. Look at it's like here, it's like no, lead with your feminine muscles. Allow this to oh my gosh, you guys, are you seeing the ear? I see an ear here. You really need to trust your inner listening, my friends. Okay? Trust your inner listening. Do not take action. Go limp. Go limp until you hear how to emerge. Okay? But you're going to go up to dive right back in. You're going up to dive back in. Hello, divine Wimbin. Oh, I love that. Soul dive. Thank you for being here. Okay, and look what's right below on bottom. Hi, Angel Williams. Right on bottom is the frog, right? Okay, so if you're really kind of super confused about your structure, you can go back to the wisdom from last week. This is really coming in your pile number 2. It's like go back. There's something here to leap forward with. Okay? So it's like check out the wisdom. There was a lot that came last week. And it's like, but it's for you. It's going to allow you to exit, to kind of freeze this energy so that you can go on this path of self-discovery to see what's below the glaciers. See what's below the glaciers. The oyster catcher. You're about to get your pearl. This voyage is for you. The sweet life is for you. But it's all about making sure that we align to that masculine that's for us. Okay, so watch the trickster energy. You'll feel it, my friends. You're meant to. Okay, I want to tell you something. Oh, I got goosebumps as I'm telling you this. There are no wrong turns. There are no wrong turns. If you make a choice to the left and your ancestors wanted to go your right, I'm going to tell you what, it's going to loop right back around to lead you right back to that bridge. Okay? And when I'm saying bridge, could it potentially be that the Rainbow Bridge program is for you? That's my divine purpose. It is a series of attunements and plant medicine, actually 33 combinations, 66 in all, which allow you to be that black swan, allow you to preserve your energetic field, plug into your own intuition, because there's lots of energies that cannibalism, there's lots of energies that are trying to take you here and there and keep you boxing. But those energies, what are they doing? They're doing all of this so that you don't step into your divine mystic sorcery. You are here to emerge into the new earth, and you have something beautiful for us all. And so these energies that you're feeling are really just trying to distract you from stepping into the beauty of who you are. So don't be on all fours. Stand tall. Stand tall so that you can finish this cycle and step into what's next. Let's go ahead and roll the dice for you. What other oracle is going to come up for you? Ooh, number 1. Okay. I love this because we were talking. I'm feeling that 10 energy. And now this is going to talk about the new beginning. And we've got the astro coming in. So it's like this is for you. This is not about fate. This is about destiny. This is about tapestry. This is about the wheel. Hey, Dana, curious to when the program is starting. Okay, thank you for asking that. My next class is actually going to be starting on June 3rd. It is a series of 8 classes, and I am this week going to go live with a couple of my students. I'm actually going to do 2 lives, one with each of them. So please watch so you can get more information to align to this. But I am going to be telling you, pile number 2, actually for all piles, emerging is the attunement of the ruby and the clover, being able to step into this queendom. And so you can experience the attunements in a meditation form. Now, the class is a little different because we place them in your chakras. This is kind of my divine mission on this planet. I did this with Mother Earth, with my ancestry, and my husband's ancestry, actually. And I really identify with this pile because I identify with the Aboriginal, the storytellers, those of us that have been left behind to bring the truth of the true creative story. Okay. And it's like all has purpose. So I'm going to put it in, I'm going to share it on the community board. But there is this ruby clover meditation that you can experience, which goes with this energy this week. Okay, so you can just try it and see what you think, and then you can check out these classes. Look at this, 111:08 on the clock. It's like 111, Spirit bringing you into this balance, Spirit allowing you to preserve your energy so that you don't have to so that you don't have to expel all this energy just to stay in balance, right? Wow, okay, thank you. Intrigued and open. Yeah, okay, I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what is the message for you, pile number 2. Ooh, pile number 2. We're talking about a love connection. We've got a 2 and 2 going on. And so and I love this because we're talking about how we have this twin within. So it's like, okay, I'm totally aging myself here, but do you remember the show Love Connection, a 2 and 2 with Chuck Woolery? I definitely do. And it's like you would have one person would be man or woman. One person would be like trying to choose the energy that aligns to them by asking a series of questions with a wall in between. And this is so relevant to your pile. So this is beautiful. So let's go ahead and see. We're going to do 2 shuffles. Yeah, we talked about nature. Okay. How do we get in collaboration? Collaboration with this healing is we've got nature coming up. We've got Ceres here, but we've got all these black-eyed Susans, this wheat, okay? And the cipher, oh, look at this. It's like this rebirth process, the hook. Oh, okay. I know I'm like all over the place, but I feel like you can hang with me. This is the energy I'm feeling. It's like, are you going to identify with Captain Hook, the trickster energy, which is trying to get something for you? Or are you going to identify with the Pan energy, which has something to allow you to be lighter, to alchemize your shadows? Black tourmaline is coming in. Black tourmaline, black-eyed Susan, to see things in a different light. There's this element of deep diving into that Earth Star chakra to really take a look at all the files, like a little Rolodex, and to go, ooh, everything's good, everything's good. What? We got to alchemize this. Put it back. We got to alchemize this. Okay? So there's so much of this energy that I'm feeling with you guys. All right? So what's the hook? What's the hook? Oh my gosh. I'm definitely hearing the tick-tock, the crocodile of the Nile, this connection, Kodiaks to the Egyptian timeline. Ooh, I am feeling you. Okay. The crocodile, the time, the hook keeps pulling you back into this energy. But it's like you're meant to free yourself from this energy. And your ancestors have brought you here at this time, not only to guide you, but to show you that there are different ways. And this is what's emerging in our collective right now. New ways, like the Rainbow Bridge program, whether it's for you or not, it's something new. It's ahead of its time. It's like, I don't even know how, I know how I stepped into it, but it's really like this divine stepping into. And as you will see with my students, it's not that I connect you. Okay, this is how do I explain? This rainbow bridge process allows you to connect with yourself. It is a tool that allows you to be able to be able to connect to your own intuition, to connect to your guides, your angels, okay? And you attune to the energies, and these energies will resonate because you know them. They are of the light. They are of the truth, like the platypus. You see, it's like both parents were of the light and it was seen as forbidden. And in many ways, you were seen as forbidden. And this is what keeps pulling you back. This is that crocodile. So it's like you were the mystics and maybe burned for what you believed in, maybe seen in a different light. But it's like this wisp, this energy is to allow you this freedom that you so desire. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. It really is. It's an unfreezing. It's an unfreezing of your trident so that you can step into, emerge into that crown. Okay. And I love this energy, this Neptune energy. This is really, really, really kind of catalyzing on a lot of things that we've been talking about. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. I mean, I'm just getting Snow White here. I'm totally getting Snow White here. This is really kind of talking about, we've been talking about the poison apple. So, yes, I have this element on the Atlantean timeline, okay? There's this there was presented this poison apple, Snow White, this mirrored image, this competition. And it's like this competition. This is what went wrong, okay? So I actually feel actually so much about you guys, to be honest. There's this competition, and it kind of came out in this heart chakra. And it's coming in this heart chakra, this heart awakening. And this is where we're seeing this like energy. And it's like, are we really stepping into the energy that's right for us? And as we have our second house, resources are abundant. This is leading you to the alchemization. I was sharing this on a recent oracle. It was with this rooting in. I was sharing how it's like Snow White ate this poison apple, but then she went to Oz and she followed the yellow brick road. Okay. And this is all intertwined. This is the structure that spirit is bringing you to so that you can create something new from that experience. It's like maybe that experience was not for you, but it's like if we just grow where we're planted, you will soon see that peace and prosperity are all for you. These are cherry blossoms. And cherry blossom is one of the attunements that we do in the Rainbow Bridge program. And I'm going to grab it because I'm being told grab it. Okay, not this pile. Is it this pile? Okay. It aligns with agate. Okay, it pairs with agate. Let me find it because it wants to talk about once it's in your energetic system. Hold on just a moment here. Oh, you know what? I was in the right one. Forgive me. Because I have another program that's emerging. So that's why there's two different piles. I, too, am being led to build a new structure again, which is like, oh my goodness, here it is. Agate and cherry blossom. It goes in the throat chakra, the crown chakra, the soul star chakra, and the layers of the aura. And it's involved in creating a shield, but there's this expansion in your authenticity. What did I say? Didn't I say, KODIAK, that you were born with a ring around the collar? So look at it. It's like this allows this expansion in your actual authenticity. It allows you to expand and step into this crown, which keeps all those other barriers at bay. It strengthens and expands your connection with source. And also with the layers of the aura, it just helps your communication system overall. Okay? So that's kind of what wants to come forward based on that. So let's go ahead and see what two cards do we have. What is Spirit talking about? That Neptune does not want to leave the bottom. It's going to leave the bottom now. Okay. And what? Be replaced with Pluto. Being replaced, aligning and collaboration with the magic, within the magic. This is you within the fire and the ice, the twisting, the rebirth, the Pluto. This is generational changes. Generational changes. Yes, I feel it so strongly with you. It's like don't allow yourself to get stuck in that energy that makes you hit the window. There's some tension, okay, in your structure right now. And so this coming together. This is this shift in this new structure, but it's a healing for you. And it's coming in very quickly. And it almost feels like that. Bam. Okay? So know that this is for you. Okay? Tension. I'm seeing feathers falling out. Okay. I do feel like there is maybe a tower moment ahead of you. Either you just experienced it or it's coming. Please know that it's for you. Okay. I know it's really hard in the moment, but this tower is big. It's falling so that why? New energy can replace it. So it's like that energy, this tower moment, even though I feel you. Okay. I feel like it's hurting. Okay. But it's like it's falling off so that this other energy can come in, the energy that was always meant for you. And until this tower fell, it's like you couldn't, you may have felt like this really your whole life. Like you had this, like you've always known that you had to step into something. This is your time. This is your time. And spirit wants to show you how it's going to be bam. And then look, I'm going to foretell. I don't even know what's next, but I can feel this string of manifestations. I can feel it coming into your authenticity, rooting in. Okay. You're surrounded by everything. This is the balance to your abundance. This is what you're aligning to. So it's like, do you see this card? We're going to read it because it almost feels like you literally have been pulled out and replanted. It's like I'm literally seeing, kind of like the machine in Monsters or not Monsters Inc. What's that movie? See, oracles come in through movies for me. It's Woody. Oh my gosh, why can I not remember this? Woody and Buzz Lightyear. Monsters versus aliens. That's not where I was going, but it's more like Woody and Buzz. So it is like, do you see that? That vibration of Woody, who's always been around, and Buzz, the new. And it's like this confrontation between the two, and they both kind of get lost in this, but they become best friends. This is the energy. Yeah, the claw. The claw is what I'm feeling. And that's like come in and moving you, okay? And moving you to a new vibration. Wow, so beautiful. Let's read this card because I definitely feel what a gorgeous card. Look at this card. I have goosebumps looking at this card. The claw. This actually feels like the claw of the Kodiak bear, really holding on for life. And this is literally what I'm being shown with the Kodiak being this like, really diverse group, small knit group of bears. It's like the same is for you. Okay? The same is for you. I feel like okay, I did cover everything there. Okay. So there's this idea of not judging yourself and not judging others. This is the idea of the queen really being able to rule with grace, the highest good for all, the highest good for me and the highest good for the all within. As we are all connected. Here we go. Imagine your spine extends down into the earth like a taproot, a strong central root under a tree through the earth to the point on the sun's path below. Latin for bottom of the sky. The imum coli or the IC points to the memories and experience that fed your first roots, your early home life, your family traditions, and your biological and emotional heritage. And see, this is where I'm getting Toy Story. Okay, that's where it is. Toy Story. We're getting Toy Story. And it's like I'm getting this imagination of everything is great. Things are going so good. Woody's ruling the house. And like, in comes this new toy. Okay. And it really changes the whole structure. Here's the action. Look to the roots. Think about what makes you feel at home and secure. What creates sanctuary for you? Investigate the foundations. Investigate with that platypus. Okay. So funny how different things come in. The cartoon of Phineas and Ferb is what's coming in with that platypus. Okay. So it's like investigate the foundations and become conscious of the traditions and the assumptions that underline the situation. Lean into the habits that help you feel secure and grounded. If you've enjoyed your childhood, family traditions can help you feel safe and strong in a storm. If you grew up in chaos, you might crave the opposite, and so create your own quiet sanctuary. If you grew up around arguments, arguing with people at home may seem normal to you, but that may not be the case for your housemates. So you may need to learn to present your points with more transformative and less combative ways. The IC speaks about deeper roots, the spiritual, religious, and philosophical underpinnings of your early life. Just as a fish doesn't notice the water it swims in. And we had the element of the salmon coming up. And that's really, again, the root chakra, the earth guardians, the Egyptian timeline is what's really coming in here. And there, I've shared this very steadily. You, my friends, I feel I'm saying my comrades, my comrades. So there's this identification with, some sort of energy that made a shift, but it's for you. That's what we need to learn. There's two vibrations. It's like you can see it and you can spin and spin and spin that this is not for me. It was not meant for me. But it's like maybe it wasn't, but you're meant to root in and grow into who you are. The deeper you go, the higher the heights is what I'm hearing. Wow. It's all about coming into balance with these energies. So just as a fish doesn't notice the water it swims in, it can be hard to see the spiritual assumptions you swam within as a child. These philosophical underpinnings could give you a deep connection to spirit or leave you feeling restricted or judged, whether they imbue you with unconscious habits or where they're from, which rebelled. Until you examine these deep roots, they will define the foundational paradigm. Here's the challenge. Unconscious patterns from your personal history may underline the situation and need excavation, which is why my program keeps coming up, because we journey together. It's a shamanic journey, and we uncover your roots. We go to the root and we alchemize them. Here's the gift. Build the roots on your own. Feel your spine extend like a deep taproot of the tree into the ground. Feel the strength of the earth pulsating up through you, holding you strong through any storm. Meaning, take the actions that you align with. And if you align with this program, I more than willingly am so excited to have you, to assist you to step into your true authenticity. Because remember, Kodiak Bears, I leave you with this message. It's like, yes, you have this long hair, this brown, but it's like we have lots of colors in between. And it's not identifying with others who think you who you are. It's you identifying and living in full color, the sweet life. The sweet life. It keeps coming through. Okay? So I hope that this message found you at the perfect time, my friends. I thought it was a very beautiful message. And I thank you for being here. So let's go ahead and move on to the next pile. pile number 3. And I'm being reminded that there are 2 piles here for each of you, okay? All right, so let's see. We're going to start 129, 39. Ooh, are we finishing a cycle? Pile number 3. My beautiful pandas. Okay, this is a very beautiful message. I'm so excited to share this message, as I'm to all messages. But we're taking a little twist here on the panda. So right away, when I tapped into your energy, I was getting the dragon. The dragon. I was getting you are the teachers. I was getting you see things in a different light. I was getting you are super balanced, and this balance is deep. Your walk inspires others. I was getting a bunch of numbers for you. Okay, I was getting a new beginning allows you to finish a cycle within a cycle, which leads you to the magic, which gives you clarity and imagination and emerges you into oneness with your magic, which allows abundance to come to you. Wow. Are you feeling it? I'm feeling it. Halloween is a huge manifestation time for you. There's this vulnerability about you, my friends, and about you being vulnerable and stepping into this new star energy. Okay. So we were talking earlier about the supernova, and it's like the supernova is this energy, the scattering of energy for all of us. And so this is about pile number 3, this ability to kind of grab onto these energies to create this new star power. And it allows you to walk forward. I'm getting the number 1111, but I'm feeling it between you and others. I'm feeling this teacher aligning with the students, okay, is what I'm feeling here. I got golden times ahead. Good luck follows you. You have developed a lot of dharma, and it's time for that to change your experience. I was getting, you feel like the loners, but you're really comfortable in this energy. There's a lot here, a lot of channeled messages here for you. The panda, which is this black and white, it's all about the camouflage for you, my friends. You're able to ride between worlds. The white allows you to freeze and to be able to hide in the snow. So it's like you can see the how to freeze the emotions. I'm hearing freeze frame, freeze frame. Okay, so that song is coming in for you just now. You're able to freeze frame, but then on the opposite, you're also able to take that black and you're able to hide in the shadows of the forest in the inner world. So it's like you can see beyond because of this deep balance. Okay, you observe and you see things and you bring them forward to expand others. You have this imperial power about you, my friends. You're stepping into this not king energy, emperor. We have the emperor energy, okay? You are a royal family line. The dragon energy here, it's getting its wings. So you're a dragon with wings. Now I love this because from the beginning of this oracle, I was getting the bear on the mountain and the dragon within, but it's like the dragon within the mountain, the dragon used to hide in the mountains, okay? And it's like you're shifting and getting your wings and you're helping those who go to the north. You're helping others to follow their north, okay? Um, your structure is guided by spirit, okay? The whole idea here, we're talking about the imperial line, the yellow dragon, and this is really important because over time, so much time has gone by in your line. It's like people are not really understanding the connection because it's been changed. There's been different structures. You're reverting to the structure that was meant for you. And this is the one with wings. Okay. We're talking about prosperity. We're talking about luck. You are the rain bringers. You help end cycles for others. Um, Descendants of the dragons. And I literally wrote, wow. Wow. You are amazing. I heard king me. like in the game of checkers, you've crossed the pathway far enough to understand how the energies stack. There's that element of the lion and the thorn realigning you to the energies that are meant for you. I was getting Libra energy. This is bringing balance in all relationships within you, within work, your spirituality. There's lots happening with you, my friends, okay? What I love more than anything is that the pandas actually have 6 fingers. And it's this 6 finger, this sixth sense, the pseudo finger, and I'm holding my thumb because it's like as I'm holding it, I could still feel because I'm holding on, I've been feeling this collective energy in my thumb. This is that thorn. Like literally look at my thumb. It's like it's working its way out, but we still need to heal that before we can move on. Okay? It's like a rediscovery. I was also getting the twin within. Abandon the energy that does not align with you. Leave it there. You are great climbers and you are great swimmers. See things from a higher perspective. Okay? What else? Ah, we're talking about the one first. And pandas are born completely blind and pink. You're literally being rebirthed from this heart awakening. You've stepped into it, you've found your way through it, you've closed the portals in between, and it's time to press the play button, is what I'm hearing. And there's this element again of giving birth in 5 months. So which again realigns to what? Halloween. So there's this process over these next 5 months. It's a new beginning. And I'm also feeling it's with someone special because we've got a one-on-one coming in. Okay? So a one-on-one coming in as we jump into the oracle of the Indian, the shaman. On bottom, we've got the eagle, but we're meant to shuffle. Yeah, there's an alignment in front of you. It's up to you, my badgers. You're very aggressive in your healing process. You understand things that others don't see. But at the same point in time, it's like sometimes if we're not in collaboration with the healing, it's like we can go bite off a little bit more than I'm hearing sometimes we bite off more than we can chew. But then how do we eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Wow. My gate 59 related to the dragon, my hues is in my south node. Oh wow, that's so beautiful. I'm glad that you're seeing these connections. So gorgeous. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's our one-on-one. Well, it's no surprise to me that on bottom that you are the whales. I told you, you change the structures for others and bring them to the new beginning. And it's like you're just emerging into this whale soul song, if you will, the Lemurian divine teachers. You used to walk the earth and you went into the waters when they came, but look at you dive down for others and bring them to their north. Remember, that's what I was saying. But in order to do that, you need to align to yours first. So we got a one-on-one going on here. I was getting this is a new beginning with someone special. Now, in a lot of ways, I am feeling a new guide for some of you. Okay, but this does feel like it's with someone special, and it's with the ant coming here. I'm going to read this energy for you because it's so powerful. You're definitely a collective worker. You're definitely here on the grounds crew of the new earth, but we really need to find balance in this collaboration. And this is what's tough for you, my friends. Why? Because you resonate with everything I said, right? And at the same point in time, on the Lemurian timeline, it was deep trauma for you. And that deep trauma, I believe that many of you have uncovered this deep trauma. And it's like, it's time to kind of like revitalize and nourish your soul to really kind of let go of that last little bit so that you can move forward. So there is a call to pull back. Okay, pile number 3. You've been doing much more work than you think. So to get this balance, to emerge into this new structure, we really want to pull back. And I'm hearing, but all you want to do is run. I'm getting all you want to do is run. So this comes in as a beautiful message for you. I identify with these energies. This is probably my other pile. I am feeling it like big time. Okay. So patience has rewards. I literally wrote this. This is for you. Patience has rewards. What is yours will come to you. Shows trust. So be patient. Oh, tiny ant, your patience grows like the sands of time. Can I learn to be like you, or is it too sublime? The ant carries the leaf over hundreds of miles just to get it back to the ant hill. Ants in Africa will strip a forest bare when the food is scarce, if it takes them a year. Ant medicine is the strategy of patience. The ant is the builder like the beaver. It's aggressive like the badger, has stamina like the elk, scrutiny like the mouse, and a giveaway like the turkey. Wow, that's how diverse you are. Every ant in the anthill has a part of the ant group mind, as all ants work for the queen ant and the hive. Self sacrifice is a part of the ant medicine. Greater than the ant's other medicines, however, is patience. Ant people are active, community minded folks who see the greater good needs of their town. Ant people are planners, like squirrel. They're, they are content to see their dreams being built a little bit at a time. In today's society, this is a very rare quality. In the desert, which is where we are, so this is being highlighted. In the desert, one type of ant will burrow, excuse me, one type of ant will burrow a conical hole with its apex at the bottom. The ant will cover itself and patiently wait for some unsuspecting insect to fall in. As the sand crumbles, the prey eventually falls to the bottom, only to find ants' open jaws. Patience has its rewards. Ant people have a knowing of the sweet victory at the end of the line. There is never a concern about going without. If they're late for the opening of a sale, it's what they want is okay, excuse me. I was like, where are we going here? There's never concern about going without. If they are late for the opening of a sale, it's what they want is sold out. They're sure that something equal or better is available. If you have ant medicine, you eat slowly and deliberately, and you're content in knowing that what is yours will come to you. I literally said that. This knowing is good medicine. It shows a trust in the universe to provide. I also wrote some other notes here for you. Create while you wait. You always receive what you need when you need it most. If the ant has meandered into your spread today, it's time to show a little trust and patience in some life situation, just like Woody needed to do with Buzz, right? He was so worried that he was going to be eliminated, he didn't even see the structure that was emerging. It's almost like not being able to see the forest and the trees. Message. It's time to show some trust. You may have forgotten that you will always receive what you need at the time that you need it most. So that's being underlined. If it's not on the horizon or just around the next anthill, you might need to use some strategy. However, you can put to use your power of creation until it arrives, whatever it means to you at this time. Ant is working for the good of the whole. Are you? If you are, be assured that the whole wants the same goodness for you and that it will be provided. So there's this really beautiful, that's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. There's this nourishment happening, but do you see how we talked about all this other medicine? And this is why you're the teachers. This is why you see the wisdom in each animal, and you incorporate this within yourself. You are one within the all, but you have the ability to go to the higher perspective and see from all the different vantage points. And this is your beautiful medicine that you bring to the earth at this time. Let me tell you, it is so needed. So needed. Okay? So, um, wow, just gorgeous. Know that this is the number one. I'm being told, go back to the one. This is a new beginning for you. So allow yourself to be nourished, allow yourself to pull back, because remember, I'm getting when you pull back, that's the greatest force to spring forward into your new potential, just like an arrow. It's not about your destiny. It's not about where you're going, my friends. It's about the force, the potential, and the pullback. That's what's meant for you. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Spirit. And look at what time it is. I cannot make this up. It's for you, my friends. Spirit is here. Allow yourself to be guided. Okay. We're going to go into number 4. And I just saw 145. Okay, 146. Okay, look at that. Grizzly bear, number 4. There's been a shift in the clock, a change in the wheel. We're talking about the grizzly bears here. We've got the runes coming forward for you guys, and we're talking about that shift. Ooh, I love how this is lining up. The grizzly bear is also a species of the brown bear. Now, we talked about the KODIAK in pile number 2. This is another variation of the brown bear, okay? Dana saying very powerful as I've begun the human design course last week, which requires the surrender and patience. Yeah, I know, girl. That's awesome. I'm glad that you found that. And what I love about connecting with you so far in your journey is how you really trust your insights, and see how spirit's coming in to tell you, yeah, all has purpose. And it's like you. So I just want to do a little shout out to you, Knuckles. All right, power to you, girl. All right, so here we're back, number 4. You too must let us listen to your inner wisdom and not fight within yourself, because the grizzly bear has this element of volatility that's coming forward. Okay, and the screen just froze. Wow, freeze frame. Okay. Oh my God, I love that. Okay. So I was really getting here, pile number 4. You want to definitely go to the community board after you watch this oracle and click on the Ruby and Clover attunement I'm going to share here as soon as I get off, because there is nothing to worry about. You are an apex predator. There are no worries of being hunted. There is this element of feeling hunted. I'm going back to the movie Brave. Okay, this is so interesting because this is the movie Brave is coming in for all of us. We're being taken into this inner earth, right? And this inner wisdom, and following this wisp, following our own intuition. But there's this element in the movie that wants to come forward for you, and that's the bear that's been shot by the father, right? The bear who's, I think it was his head or his bottom was shaved off. This is the grizzly bear, okay? This feeling, Mandu, okay, yes, this feeling of being hunted, okay? There's this vibration here. It's like you know how to run super fast. You know how to swim really well. You know when, it's like the seasons are coming in here. Every season has a benefit for you. And we're going into the summer, grizzlies, and this is going into salmon season. And this is really going to allow you to catch up and create a structure where you feel strong and confident. And more than anything, you feel sustenance is the word I keep hearing. I keep hearing sustenance. So it's like, look that word up. Okay, my friends, look up that word sustenance. I'm getting stamina, but it's deeper than that. There's something there for you. Okay, that's a little insight should you receive it, to go look up the word sustenance, because this is coming in for you. You are very driven, my friends, but Spirit has a message for you. They want to drive you to the northwest. There's a northwest direction coming in for you. There's an element of the ice to freeze and balance that volatility. You are the diggers, okay? And so you're used to digging really deep, and it's like, but at the same point in time, as we step into our queendom, we need to see that balance, okay? And so it's like we're being taken to Yellowstone Park here, and I heard right away, hey, boo boo, how about a picnic basket? Okay, so Yogi Bear is coming. Yogi, okay, I didn't even think of that till now. How can we ice at the volatility? Some yoga, some stretching, some relaxation of the mind, some rooting in. Okay, I'm getting this for you. Turn the wheel. There's a weight on your shoulders, my friends, and we have so much here for you. This is really deep, okay? So I hope you can connect with this message. The grizzlies have a hump on their back between their shoulders. We're definitely talking about this heart awakening, but it's developed and it's like this hump. And some people are like, this is what's holding me back. And this is what I want to put in perspective. This hump actually is a muscle. And they have found that is this hump on the back that actually gives the grizzly bear the ability to run faster than the other bears. And it powers your legs. Okay. So there's this power from this heart activation, and it is deep, my friends. I was getting, as a Yogi Bear, I was getting, oh, hold on, before we go to there, this weight on your shoulders, it feels really heavy. And I'm getting that lost boy energy again, of Peter Pan. Okay. So there's that element of feeling a little bit of lost, but aligning to your tribe, and working within those energies to support one another. Beautiful. The volcanic activity is really, I'm sensing that volatile nature. And what I heard here is another song that took me to my childhood. I heard the song, There's a Hole in the Bucket. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but it goes like this. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. You gotta sing it with that like little southern twitch. And then dear Liza says, there's a whole framework to the song. You're meant to hear the first verse. Well, then fix it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Well, fix it, dear Henry. Well, fix it. So there's this communication back and forth within you about this hole in this bucket. Are we giving our power away? And is this creating our volatility? Are we perhaps trying harder than we need to, which is expelling this energy and not allowing us to sit and receive? Is it because we feel hunted and we're on the run? Okay? There's so much power packed into this morsel for you. But I was getting, there's a hole in the bucket. It's creating this drought, okay, for you. So it's creating this malnourishment for you. And this drought, if you think about, creates a whole bunch of effects, including dehydration, including feeling unrooted in your mind's eye, because I was getting definitely here that there's a thaw. There's a thaw happening. And this is going to come and nourish you and bring you into balance. I heard the words, the dish ran away with the spoon. And this is really coming up for you guys because the grizzlies have this like dish in their face. And it's like this dish ran away with the spoon. I was getting, maybe we're a little too focused on our destination, the spoon, how we're going, the silver spoon, if you will, like a little too preoccupation with the Midas touch, trying to develop your your money. Okay, maybe we're too focused on it, that we're kind of missing what's for us. Okay, so know that. Okay, what I wrote here is your angels want to assist you. You have all that you need, and within consistent action, it keeps that volatility at bay. Freeze tag would be advantageous, is what I heard. You're I'm getting to work with a healer. It allows another view and inspires you to go towards your north. And as I'm saying that, I'm getting the last pile coming up, like working in collaboration with the last pile. We've got 5 rooms coming up. We're talking about your chakras, but we're going to start at your heart center and work up. So let's go. All right. Okay, so starting at your heart chakra and working up. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, this is the U tree. This is the expansion. This is about planting yourself where this is so gorgeous. This is about planting yourself where you've been planted. It's like, yes, you've got this hump on your back. And much like Igor, okay, that's so funny. And it's like Igor working for Frankenstein. Yes, my master, but it's more than that because there's this Hunchback of Notre Dame energy coming in. Okay, really stepping into your brilliance and your connection. And notice the Hunchback, he hides a lot because of this feeling of being dominated. But by working with Esmeralda, he expands and he finds that that hunchback really becomes something really spectacular. And this is what's happening to you, my friends, in your uniqueness. Yeah, you're being taken for a ride, but will you allow yourself to be the rider? Okay. So it's like, because it's like you're on this mission and you've been dropped right here in this location, and there's this mountain right in front of you. Okay. I'm feeling this mountain right in front of you, but it's like you've got a horse. You don't have to walk that whole mountain. This is this element of this fast moving energy coming in for each of us. This is how it's coming in for you. So your angels, they want to take you on a ride. Okay, this is actually for your heart chakra. Okay, is to spread and grow. I actually really love this because I see when it I see your heart as a garden, as this fertile dirt. Okay, I'm seeing it as fertile, but it's like we haven't seen growth yet. And it's like, don't be so focused on the growth. Just focus on the steps to grow, which is what? It's balance of water and balance of the sun. And I'm actually literally seeing this yoga stretch, this expansion. I'm literally seeing this stretching. Ugh. And it's like you come back to center and you stretch again and you go further. Okay, so I'm getting this yoga coming in to help you to stretch. The rider's coming in for what? In your higher heart, this unconditional love. So potentially there's something in front of you. I do feel like there's an obstacle right in front of you, but it's about this unconditional love, and that you're so protected and you're being preserved. Your angels are with you, right? Because they said right here they want to assist you. They're the horse. That's so beautiful. Because I'm going back to that Brave movie, and it's like you are her Merida, but it's like the horse is your angels. And it's like that's what really allows this action for her. This is what makes her feel free as she's riding through the forest, as she's riding with her angels. This is where her bow and arrow and her skill set really comes in, and she feels confident. And this is that unconditional love for you. This is the ride that your angels want to take you on. Oh my goodness, so that you can emerge into your authenticity. Here we are. the throat chakra. Okay. Now, hmm, that's funny because I'm being reminded about the ring around the collar. Is this something potentially that all brown bears carry? We were talking about the Kodiak in pile number 2, but I'm getting this element for you, my friends, as well. And but it's also really okay. This is different because it connects for each of you. Some of you are connecting with pile number 2, and some of you are connecting. Was that the one that we had the kangaroo? Because I'm seeing this arrow on the kangaroo chest. Okay, so that's just double confirmation about that energy to emerge, allowing the potential of the arrow, not so focused on the destination, rather focused on the actual release. Ooh, release. Okay, this has purpose for you, and I'm being guided to tell you something. I'm being guided to tell you something. Okay, and so there's an insight here for you as we're stepping into your well of dreams. So, what I'm being guided to share with you is, and this is actually potentially the collaboration with a healer, as I'm also a healer, right? As many of us are, got many different walks that we walk here, right? So, what I'm getting here is that there's something that's the reason you were brought here actually might be this little morsel. Okay. So everybody talks about releasing energies. But I want to tell you that that's only half of the arrow. Do you see how that's only half? And so I'm going to give you the other half. Okay. So I'm going to just take you on what I do several times a day. It is my purest intention, archangels of the highest light, to release all energies that are not of my highest good, that are inauthentic, artificial, that have served their purpose and are ready to go back to source. Okay, we're releasing the energies, and it's like you got that, but this is the other half. As you feel prompted, and when those energies are being alchemized, now you have to do the other half. I call my power back to me, to the light. I am powerful. I am powerful. I am powerful. I am sovereign. I am free. I am part of God. God is part of me. It is my purest intention, archangels of the highest light, to be on my highest timeline on the best earth, in the best universe where the light has won. It is my purest intention, archangels of the highest light, to cleanse, clear, balance, align, heal, seal, purify, and preserve my energetic grid for my highest good. On all timelines, dimensions, realities, it is my purest intention, archangels of the highest light, to activate your archangel fire to transmute all that is being released. I share this with you with purpose because this feels very relevant. Okay, this is using your imagination. We're talking about the well of dreams here. We're talking about the nourishment, allowing the waters, because you're dehydrated, my friends, allowing the volatility. I'm hearing the sizzle. So what I'm getting here is the well of dreams, using your imagination, allowing these energies to really be released and calling your power back and really trusting the universe allows the activation of the well of dreams and allows the waters held here in the well of dreams as oh my God, this is so gorgeous, y'all, because oh my goodness, here's the connection to Brave, is the well of dreams often comes to me as the Loch Ness Monster of Scotland. Wow, this is so gorgeous because that is the energy in the movie Brave. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. So it's unlock, unlock your dragon, unlock the waters of the well of dreams to trickle down and hydrate all that is below. Oh my goodness, I'm literally seeing the irritant fall away. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Now let's go into that pineal gland. Oh my goodness. I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps. Oh my goodness. Okay, I meant to grab. I don't know if this is in my book. Hold on, I have a book. Where is it? It's right here. I always read the Nordic runes as that is my origin. I am Nordic origin. Okay, and let me see if this is in here because I feel like it's not, which is fine. I can. Oh, I wrote it in. This is the Ingariz. This is the divine feminine, and it's like you're being lifted. It's the double kiss. Okay? It's the double kiss. And as I'm saying that, I'm getting Jesus. Wow. I'm getting Jesus energy here. Christ energy, alignment to the Christ within. And it's like, this is okay. This is really interesting how this is coming in, my friends. Is like this double kiss. And it's like, accept and turn your cheek to the other side. And it's like, you're not being hunted. However, you were betrayed. And so it's this betrayal that keeps, as Jesus was betrayed by Judas, and, also like, why when Jesus felt abandoned, right, on the cross. And it's like, this is your cross. And it's like, but you're being lifted. There's this alignment within you. The wheel wants to turn. I'm literally seeing this. This is your structure. And it's like it wants to turn. The wheel wants to turn in your favor, my friends. Oh, this is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Thank you, Spirit. I just love this. Okay, so that is a great beginning. Let's roll the die and see what other oracle is going to come in for you. It's time to integrate these energies, okay? The XX, the feminine, is definitely being highlighted here. Now, what's interesting is number 6. We're going to do five shuffles, okay? And these are going to coordinate to those 5 runes we just pulled. But then we're going to shift into the magic with our collaboration. All right, are you ready? Let's go ahead and do this together. The honeybee. In your heart chakra, the yew tree, okay? And it's like you're the pollinator of your own growth. And that's what you're not seeing. Your own devotion. We talked about this last week. Devotion is different than affirmation. Devotions are felt in your soul. And I'm getting with this yogi practice, you can really integrate and bring this into your body. Wow. Yes, chromosomes XX. That's what I was getting. Instead of the XY. I was getting that as well about the chromosomes. Okay. So it's like you are, I'm, this is just so gorgeous. It's like you developed this will over your lifetimes. Okay. And that's why the runes are coming here. Your ancient souls, and it's like now it's time to stretch. It's like in a lot of ways you're being taken back. You're lifted up by your ancestors and being taken where? To X marks the spot, to the original place of where your buried treasure is. It's just so gorgeous, so that you can nourish and pollinate yourself to create the honey, to create the honey. Now let's look into that unconditional love. What does Spirit want to say more about this ride? 1, 2, 3 on my clock. I just looked at my phone at 1, 2, 3. How can you transmute within and stretch following the steps? Allow, look at this barred here, these bars here. Did I write down snake energy here with you guys? Okay, no, but this is snake energy. I did write down this. Actually, I did. Look at this. I cannot make this up. I did write this down. Some of you may not know what it means, but it's like we're going from your heart to your third eye because there's this octopus energy, but it's really a snake. That's what I wrote. There is a trickster energy, and it's portals within portals. And this is what is affecting your field and affecting, bringing on this volatility. So, how can we have life force? How can we stretch? Again, look at that ring around the collar. Step into this authenticity. This is what's coming in this unconditional love. Now, the cobra, there's this element of the music, the vibration leading you. And how can music and how can vibration and frequency allow you to come back into balance? Okay. And I love that that's coming up. For your third, this is what's matching here. How can we pay attention and emerge without this mask? How can we find the wisdom? How can we find the wisdom? There's also this element because of this octopus energy. I feel like many of you, this is interesting. I'm getting this over the eyes, that there's this point to be centered in the middle. And it's like this energy up here, it's not really rooted, my friends. So it's like, yes, you have sight, you have clairvoyance, but the wisdom is to get what you feel, to stay perched and to go down into your knowings. Okay? Because it's like if you are not rooted in, this is what gives you the mask up here. You see things in a different light. There's a mask because of this octopus energy. This is a masculine energy. It is a collective energy. It is a splitting of your heart, so to speak. Okay. And it's a heavy energy, but I'm going to tell you what, you're not alone. We're going through this collectively, and this is bringing you into, this is Athena, Archangel Michael. This is the Athena is this like Valkyrie. See where I'm going here with all this? The Nordic, the Valkyrie, the warrior. Your feminine energy is such a warrior, but is it potentially creating a mask to bring you into balance is what I'm getting. Okay. So allow yourself to emerge into that true energy. This is talking about that trickster energy. Now we're going to go into, okay, here we go. We have heart chakra, higher heart chakra, throat chakra. Now we're going to talk about that well of dreams. Okay. It's like we're not going there anymore. We're not going into that pit of the fire to keep, and that's what I'm getting here. Remember, Jellystone. Okay, this is so awesome because oh my God, you know what I'm getting here is it's like this is you, and you've created this structure in the geyser at Yellowstone, and it's ready. You're just waiting for it to pop out this energy. Oh my God, this is so huge. So allow yourself to not swim back in those flames, into that volatility. Okay, that's just going to lead to a different eruption. It's like create this web. It's the negative space that creates this mandala, this save, this ability to go beyond where you've been. It's like you keep falling back into that pit over and over and over. Okay, but it's like you've learned from there. It's time to weave your way to be. Okay, I'm hearing my angels say, they remind me all the time, and this is a reminder for you, my friends. You are the dream weaver. You are the dream catcher, just like me. So it's like you have abilities that you don't even know yet. As I cough, as I'm coughing, why? Because you have energies that are trying to keep you blocked from your authenticity. Wow. So gorgeous. I'm feeling the heat. I am feeling the heat. And you're feeling the heat. But your ancestors want to remind you the clarity is that you're being lifted up like that spider. You're being lifted up. Hmm. I'm actually hearing, are we ancestors? Whoa, that is really interesting to me because I know that our ancestry is going through a lot, and I'm an ancestral healer. So I've been, since the beginning of my awakening, I have worked with not only my ancestry, but my husband's ancestry. And this is this divine coupling. Wow. This is this message, if you're feeling what I'm sharing, this is a link to the last oracle, the dragon. I feel it. I feel it. The purification process, the ability to run on the geyser, the ability to get your wings, my dragon spirits, the muse within, the Pegasus. And how did Pegasus come about? This is so gorgeous, my friends. Pegasus is actually said to have emerged from what? From Medusa. When her head was sliced off, she emerged two different energies, and one of them was Pegasus. And this is the energy emerging for you. Wow, gorgeous. I want to read that for you because that's what's on bottom. This is where we're starting. So let's go ahead and read that. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Let's read it. Where is my book? Okay. Now, as always with the Emerge Oracle, okay, all my oracles, just like all oracle readers, speak in a very specific way. And this oracle is always about prosperity, always, okay? So this Pegasus energy, it feels like the violet flame. Yeah, that's what it feels like for me. The muse, union of heaven and earth, inspiration grounded into physical form, your higher self. It is said that wherever the hooves of Pegasus touch the earth, and remember, I'm being told, go back to the higher heart. You've been taken for a ride, but your horse is morphing, and that's what you don't see. The gift within the gift. Wow, it's gorgeous. Born into the turbulent waters of Poseidon and Medusa, this glorious winged stallion demonstrates determination and courage in the face of adversity and the ability to marry visions of the divine with strength, stamina, speed, and grounding inspired dreams into the reality on earth. For his noble services to the gods, he was given a constellation in the northern hemisphere, located to the left of Aquarius and below the summer triangle, which includes Lyra, Cygnus, the harp, the swan, and Aquila, the eagle constellations. Wow, you guys. This is so beautiful as that creates a trine, a portal, if you will. And so I feel like those of you, and we're talking about portals here, the octopus energy is actually a portal within a portal. And so as I'm saying that, it's like you're getting the gift within the gift. And this has to do with your ancestors. Pegasus inspires us to fully embody our divinity along with our humanness through having the courage to follow our heart, listen to our intuition, and take inspired actions on dreams already written in the stars. If you find your mind asking how, as it relates to a dream or vision, Pegasus invites you to let go of the how through cultivating the inner connection. As soon as I'm reading this, I'm thinking about how I started about talking about the dream of the little boy that is kind of worn, the Tarzan. Ooh, there seems to be more there. I feel like there's so much more in this activation of the 44 for you. Do you see like the crossroads emerging from the crossroads? The wheel has turned. This is your divine time, my friends. I'm feeling it. Okay. And if you're finding yourself drifting without a clear vision or aim, ask for it to be given and move with confidence of knowing that your clarity is here on its way to you. Let yourself gallop into the winds and lift off into the heavens, allowing your wings to open to the current of destiny. Wow, full blown goosebumps, my friends. This is so gorgeous. Let's see. What are the energies that are going to emerge to allow this divine union of bringing heaven to earth? What are you manifesting is what I'm asking. Well, it's that queen bee for the feminine, stepping into that crown, that royalty, that divine line. Don't be lost in the emotions and the volatility. And in a lot of ways, I'm seeing that when we find that save in Yellowstone, it may actually propel you. I'm getting that geyser coming up and running to that Kodiak. This is very interesting as you're part of something more special than you know. Wow, double confirmation if you chose that pile. The falcon is here to let you know that inspired action and speed go together. Inspired action and speed. We're looking to the right, and it's like, look at that. We're being powered. Look at these energies, okay? I just want you to see. You see that yellow behind your solar plexus, your divine masculine, your internal sun, if you will? Look at how that's allowed you to develop these wings, okay? This royalty, double confirmation if you picked pile number 3. I'm really feeling that. But it could be a connection to 2. Some of you have a connection to pile 2. Some of you have a connection to pile 3. Okay, so 24. Why am I hearing the number 24? I felt like I wrote that down here. No, okay. Number 24, the integration process. Those of you that chose pile number 2, this is an integration process right now. And you might want to look at the rooting in that I shared series. If it's number 3, if this is coming in number 3, divine feminines that chose pile number 3, this is balance in the structure that's creating the magic. Wow. And the falcon energy is taking this inspired action. There's this coming together, but spirit really wants me to share the falcon energy because I want to show you something. There's a lot of masculine energy in your reading here. And this is why they want me to share the falcon. Is it's like we need to really understand pile number 4 more than any other pile. We really want to, I'm in the wrong book. we really want to, that everything has purpose, right? And it's like, you're reading the wrong book. Get into the right book. And it's like understanding what inspired action is. Receiving, then taking action. Receive, and then taking action. So the falcon wants to come forefront. Okay, let me find the page number. I don't think I've ever read the falcon. Not for you guys. The falcon, of course, is fast-moving energy, the number 55. I'm sorry, but I'm hearing the double shift within. Wow, the turning of the wheel. See, it's just like you just never know where these inspirations are going to come from. It's so funny because I just heard the 55. People think it's 50-50, but the 55 added together takes you to this alignment brought in by spirit. And that's the energy that's coming in. And you'll know it will resonate to not pull forward until that happens. Here we go. Inspired action, speed, mental clarity, strategy, accomplishment, regenerative action. And look at that. We did 5 runes and 5 shuffles to bring you into your collaboration. So spirit is bringing in this beautiful alignment. You don't even have the picture of it yet. You don't even, it's like a surprise. It's definitely going to surprise you. The fastest animal, and it's going to be fast. The fastest animal on the planet, reaching speeds of over 200 miles per hour and withstanding up to 25% or 25 times their own body weight and pressure It's interesting to note how the pedigree falcon, whose name translates as the wanderer, shares the same name translation as the vagus nerve, which is the 10th nerve. Hmm. The largest nerve in the human body, the vagus nerve, is responsible the 5, the 10, the ending of a cycle, the new beginning. You guys, this is so crazy how the numbers are coming in. Regulating your stress response, internal organ functions, immunity, and more. We can tone and stimulate this nerve through humming and breath work, contrast showers, and more yielding benefits for body, mind, and soul. The greater our capacity for self regulation, the greater our ability to channel Falcon's gifts of strength, strategy, and speed in ways where your inspired action can be equally as strategic, precise, impactful as it can be sustainable. Wow. Remember, sustenance. Isn't that you guys? Regenerative and life affirming. If your mind has been dipping into narratives of indecision around committing to a goal or vision, Falcon invites you to say yes to inspired action. Indecision often breeds fear, which can be stifling. Falcon reminds us, we can't get it wrong. And if we come to a realization our path of flight isn't into alignment, we just shift the direction so that our wings are once again held and lifted by the winds of destiny. Wow. Destiny, my friends. This is your destiny is written in the stars. Have faith, follow your intuition. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see how things uncover. This has been a beautiful oracle. I want to read on some of this. Yes, I was throat cleaning this morning, nursing a defeated sad blue bird. Yeah, the sad blue bird that resonates. This inauthenticity. But it's like we can focus on the sadness and the wound, right? But like the medicine coming to us, and I love this. I've been at this conversation. This is why I love going live. Conversation is all about we can focus on the wound or we can focus on the healing. There's no wrong way, my friends, but one way is more swift than the other. 55 is related to the faith in the human design, the gate of spirit, one of my favorite gates in my design. Beautiful. Beautiful. As we interweave the threads in this oracle today, as we stand at the power of our queendom, we realize the tapestry that we're creating, if you will, is through us all. And so as we weave, may we keep in mind, this is so, I'm loving this. Through the eye of the needle, the dragon flies. Through the eye of the needle, the dragon flies. And so too will you. Wow. Beautiful, my friends. I find this with divine love. This was a beautiful oracle. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday for Spark of Wisdom. And believe it or not, we're going to dive even deeper into this tapestry. So we will see you soon. Stay blessed. Stay powerful. Ooh, goosebumps. Call your power back. Know that this is for you. We'll see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.